Saturday morning, 8 o'clock Pacific time, an early kickoff to start I think there's 6 bowl games on Saturday, and we'll get to some more tomorrow. The roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl in Boca Raton at FAU Stadium features Western Kentucky, who won the Conference USA East against Appalachian State. Western Kentucky 8-5 overall. We remember them losing the rematch to Texas San Antonio, high-scoring affairs both times. Both of them played in San Antonio in the Conference USA Championship game. They have played a pretty difficult out-of-conference schedule, at least against larger schools. Lost to Army, lost to Indiana, lost to Michigan State. App State 10-3. They lost 25-23 at Miami. Remember in that game where we took the 9 to the 9.5 points there? Their 2 losses, other than Miami, twice to Louisiana, including the Sun Belt Championship game. App State's a field goal favorite here, Amal. A total dropping from 68 down to 67.
Yeah, I think the wrong team's favorite here. I like Western Kentucky, the Toppers. Bailey Zappi has been unbelievable. Think about this, Mike. He has 1,096 yards more than the second highest passer this year in terms of yardage in Brennan Armstrong of Virginia. He's been incredible what he's been able to do through the air. The other thing for me is App State, Chase Bryce, the quarterback there, is a little bit inconsistent in terms of the passing game. They like to run the football, and I don't believe this is the same team that beat East Carolina and that took Miami down to the wire earlier in the season. I think they've regressed a little bit. We saw Will Levis and this Louisiana team move the ball against them effectively, even in the rematch. And I think the same thing happens here. I think Bailey Zappi and company are going to be able to move the ball through the air. The Hilltoppers are a little more tested, and I feel like they're from a bit of a tougher conference. I like them here catching 3, but I'm going to go with the money line in this one. Probably come back to bite me, but I like the fact that they're a dog here, so I'm going to take the plus price on them.
How good is Louisiana defense? They made App State look very pedestrian both times they played.
Well, the first game around, there were a ton of turnovers by Appalachian State. That was the problem. But the second game, they were better prepared. They slowed them down enough. And the one thing is when you have teams that are run heavy, or at least are going to focus in on the run, if you can put them behind the sticks, it puts them in a situation where they're in an uncomfortable spot. And then once you become predictable, it's a lot easier to stop. I think the way WKU goes, and I know people will point to the fact against UTSA and Sincere McCormick, what he was able to do on the ground against it, but he's an elite running back. I just don't think App State's going to be able to run the ball quite as effectively here. And one other thing, though, I don't know if App State's going to get off the field quite as much. You're in Boca. This is a game that's going at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So the sun showers you get in South Florida usually come in the afternoon between 2 and 4. I think they're going to be able to throw the ball all over the yard here. This should be a comfortable day for this offense. I like them to put up some points in this game. I'm not going to touch the total, but I like Western Kentucky.